Well, hello. Welcome to the first episode of TIT, short for the Inappropriate Therapist. My name is Jill, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker who has worked with kids and families for half of my lifetime. I'm starting this podcast to bring some humor, honesty, and transparency to the world of therapy. Too afraid to ask your therapist a question? Embarrassed to say things out loud that you think in your mind? Think your mind and thoughts are ridiculous and you would never express them in a true therapy space or with others? You're in the right spot. I myself have years and years of trauma and therapy experiences to go along with it, and I always leave my therapist questioning what they think of me. I also wonder how many people out there feel the same way and never are truly themselves in the therapy space or in their life. Let's admit it, we're all fucked up in our own way. You may laugh away your trauma like I do. You may hide your trauma from those close to you. You may hide your true feelings behind the curtain of what is the norm today, or even cry yourself to sleep, wishing you had a way to get true feedback from others without judgment and be able to express yourself freely. This is your space, and I'm here for all of it. I will be sharing my own journey with all of you, honestly, with transparency, and open to feedback. I swear like a sailor, make highly inappropriate comments. I easily offend and want others to feel comfortable doing the same. Because, hey, if we are not ourselves, then who are we? And if we are trying to be like someone else, well, shit, they're already taken. The world around us is a very fucked up place. Politics, religion, dumbass fucking people who have taken over the world, and we have to live in it. So why not have some fun and better our mental health when we cannot fix the world or the people who live in it? I spend hours and hours a day listening to people express their feelings, always wondering what is truly beneath their surface. Only with time, trust, and honesty do those feelings come out. But here on TIT, you can email anything you want to talk about on this podcast in a safe, trustworthy, and anonymous way that will hopefully free your mind and loosen up some of those tight wound spaces that live in your head. Send your comments, your questions to the email on the screen, and your anonymous thoughts may be talked about on the next episode of TIT without ever disclosing who you are. Well, here's a little about me. I was raised in what I thought was an idyllic childhood in an upper class community. I attended private schools all my life to get my from preschool to getting my master's in social work. I honestly thought my childhood was perfect because, well, that's all I knew. I did not know how other families in our communities were raised, or what their home life looked like, or what their values were. I just thought my life was normal. I had no idea how the outside world really lived. I lived a charmed life, I thought. But years later, I realized that I had no childhood memories, and that got me thinking. Do you have childhood memories? Do you make up memories in your mind to fit the story that you want to fit into? Can anyone recall their memories of childhood and know for certain that this happened to you? I would love to know this from you, both who have no memories and those who do. For me, after I went and got my master's of social work and realized how fucked up the world was and how I lived in a bubble, did I start questioning my entire reason for being. For a very long time, I thought I was adopted. I never fit in with my family system and always felt out of place. All of my siblings are 2 years apart, but then came me a little more than 4 years after my next sibling. Did my real mom get pregnant as a teenager and my family brought me in as a fourth sibling? Was my family hiding a secret from me? I was so vastly different from my siblings that I thought there was something wrong with me. I was always the fat girl in our family and was always described as doing whatever I wanted and not staying within the family confines. My family construct that I could not be in. My upbringing was seemingly all a facade. It was all about what we looked like to the people in our community and to the outside world. It was never about our family and how we chose to treat others and our values. I thought we were better than everyone else, raised in a home of pull yourself up by your bootstraps, never asking for help or talking about our feelings in a positive or even negative way. We were a sweep it under the rug type family with no real relationships, even within our home as children and now as adults. We cut off people who did not fit into our family construct, including myself, who has been ousted from our family numerous times and even up until today. It feels like shit. It feels isolating and lonely to be in this space. I'm constantly somewhere between unlovable and who would ever like or love a girl like me. If my parents can't love me for my authentic self, then who will? Unconditional love? Nope. No such thing in my upbringing. If you followed what the family wanted you to do, you were accepted. But if you did not, you were ousted. Never invited to family dinners, weddings, called about to talk about health problems about our families. It was simply like I had disappeared from my family's life, and not one person cared. Most people in our community currently don't even know who I am. But I also have distanced myself from that community. So, as much as I would like to blame someone else, I do have to blame myself. Life got a lot harder as I got older, realizing that my upbringing was not what I believed it to be. Having no or little contact with my family members and feeling like a shitty human for believing some of the things that I was taught in childhood. People come from all different types of homes and backgrounds, and no one is less than anyone else in this shitty world we live in. Every single person, human life, deserves love, respect, kindness, community, assistance, support, and empathy, no matter what. Love should hold no boundaries. I look forward to getting to know all of you out there and engaging with you for the betterment of this world. Until next time, tits up. Bye.